name is Clint Flower. I'm 34 years of age. I'm employed by Commonwealth Motors in Canberra. I'm employed as a trainer and diagnostician. That's my work role. It was through work experience back at school. I was halfway through year 11 and I was getting bored, and one of the local performance workshops rang me up at home and they said, would you like to do a couple of weeks work experience over holidays? So I did, and at the end of the 2 weeks they said, don't go back to school. We'll offer you an apprenticeship, and that was going on 18, 19 years ago, and very highly sought after back then. So yeah, I accepted. I haven't looked back. It's changed over the years, but I think it's always been a desire to learn, to achieve, and I've always wanted to succeed at whatever I did. I probably always not necessarily wanted to be the best, but I wanted to be best within myself. I want to do the best that I could possibly do. And as I've grown older and as I've been around the industry a lot more, I've seen a lot of the changes happening, and I think what's driving me now is I'd like to possibly pass some of that drive on to other people in the industry, like really show them what I've seen. It really keeps me motivated. Yeah, I've had opportunities presented to me and offered to me that I'd never dreamed about before I'd entered it. I worked in Japan for a period of time as a motorcycle tech, and that was way outside the fields that I'd even thought about at school. I went through my normal apprenticeship as a motor vehicle mechanic, achieved that licence, and then moved in the motorcycle field, and that was amazing. They sent me to Japan for quite a few months, just working in the industry with the leaders. The rapid change in technology. It's changed so much. When I first started, the vehicles that I saw were very simple, very straightforward, very mechanical. My hands were generally very dirty, but as time progresses, just the technology change from year to year is just blowing me away. It's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. We've gone from having a very extensive toolbox full of every spanner and socket known in this industry to now being one of the main tools we use as a laptop, and it's pretty much the main tool used for diagnosis on every vehicle. The computer systems on cars are absolutely incredible now compared to when we just had one engine control unit, and now we're running a vehicle with 20 of them. We've got control units in doors, in the boot. We've got control units to run a tow bar, and that's every day. It's changing. Technology. It's only one step behind what we're seeing on a laptop computer, in the computer industry. Yeah, it's a myth. It's a myth, and I've proved it time and time again. The automotive industry is one of the largest in the world, and we're not just stuck being a tech. If we want to be a tech, we can move on to any avenue: spare parts, sales, service advising. We can move into finance and insurance. We can move into spare parts. We can move further on to running our own business. We can be the service manager of a dealership, and from there we can go and work for the actual companies. I talked to a trainer the other day that works for Holden Australia, and he travels the world learning new products, brings it back to Australia, and then travels to Australia training the techs. It's a myth. Do it. You won't look back. It will be hard. There are times, and there were times when I went through my apprenticeship that I thought, no, I'm going to be a bricklayer. I can't do this. but you've got to push through, you've got to focus, you've got to have a goal. And as long as you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it will be there. And I recommend it. It's been so rewarding to me. I can't stress enough how rewarding it can be for anyone entering the field.